This is the South Florida Premier League 30 overs. This is the South Florida Premier League. And we're here in Port St. Lucie, Girl Scout Park to be exact. PBA won the toss and decided to take first strike. What a beautiful day for cricket. We got Ahmed and Udin who opened the batting. The first over was bowled by Goodlet. Now is Gregory is operating from the southern end. So the score at the moment is 4 for no loss. Just to name the team, you got Ahmed, you got Jabba Ahmed, Juba Ahmed. Junel, Kamal, Udin, Rashid, Rahman, Mahmoud, Salah, Ghazi, Ahmed, Tariq Ahmed. And that was a team for Palm Beach Eagles. For Port St. Lucie is Banton, Goodlet, Tucker Jr., Callis, Jordan, Fernando, Gregory, Green, Bowes, Pratul, and Rowan Reed. So while we are in the second over, and Gregory, who is operating from the southern end, Jabbar Ahmed is in 7, and Salah is yet to score. So Salah is now off the mark with a shot down to square leg. Runaway in defense for 4, fielded by, it was retrieved by Goodlet. It's another good day for cricket. The field will be very fast because the grass is pretty dry. As you can see, it's pretty brown at the moment. Obviously, we are not getting no rain, but we are getting a lot of, we could say, freezing weather. At the end of the second over, the score is 11 for no loss PBA. Salah is in 4 and Jabbar is in 7. Again, I must welcome all the viewers. Umpire who's officiating today is Mo. Noted for a very much no nonsense umpire. Been doing a very good job each week. So it will be good lit to continue from the northern end. It's bowled in this second over. Again, the score is 11 for no loss. PBE, who had won the toss and decided to take first strike. That one was hitting the covers. It could go all the way. And yes, it beats that fielder. That was a good shot there by Juba. The score moves on to 15 for no loss. That one was right up in the black hole and he just threw the kitchen sink at it. It beats the fielder who is, the cover fielder who is Pinnock. That was a good ball, gained some height, but went through to the keeper. No run. Score remains of 15 for no loss. Jabbar Ahmed is an 11. Salah is in 4. As Goodlet make his way, that was a full ball and he plays back past the ball, but there's a fielder there at long off who cuts it off, and the batsmen were able to cross for a single. I think that fielder is Kevin Fernando. As you know, Kevin Fernando is our main keeper. $16 for no loss, PBE, which is Palm Beach Eagles. And yes, they are in first place, while Port St. Lucie is in second place. That was a short ball in the rib cage area. He just tried to drop the bat on it, but it seems like you can see that he's repeating the shot. Score remains at 16 for no loss. Got 2 out the over. So it will be Gregory to continue from the southern end. So now we got both umpires. Got umpire Hayes and umpire Mo. Hayes is now at the standing umpire. Swing and a miss. $17 for no loss. PBE. There's some Gregory, who is bowling his second over. That was a good ball. Swings at it outside the off stump and miss. That was a quick single there. Just plays it on the leg side. Goodly charged in, but realized that he was a little flat-footed. So he's just hold off from throwing. So the batsmen were able to cross for a single. The score moves to 18 for no loss. That one will go all the way. As you can see, the umpire is just gently waving its arm across, signaling a well played for. So at the end of the fourth over, the score is 24 for no loss, PBE. Juba Ahmed on 13, Salah is on 10. 24 for no loss. That was a good ball, and he were able to place it out square of the wicket, fielded by Banton, Al Banton. The score moves up by 1 to 25. That was a beauty. Right in the black hole. The batsman just dropped the bat on it. On the international scene, the big match of the World Cup, one of the big match of the World Cup, India up against Pakistan. India, who had took first strike, they had made 175 for 7 in their 20 overs. Pakistan in reply, 6 for 1. In a game that played earlier, I would say last night, USA is doing very good, USA would made 199 for 4 against Namibia. Namibia was able to reply with only 168 for 6. So USA now had won 2 games, doing very good. And they're still in contention to move to the Super 6 or Super 8. Well, the big game of the night especially for the Caribbean people, Nepal. Yes, I said Nepal. As you remember that some months ago, Nepal had beat West Indies. Well, this is a sweet revenge for West Indies. West Indies had won the toss and decided to bowl the first. They have Nepal on the run. I think West Indies decided that they would give them a couple more runs so that they can make the game a little more interesting. Nepal was in their 20 overs 133 for 8. You know, when I said that, I'm just joking, right? But anyway, Nepal had made 133 for 8. West Indies in reply, 134 for 1. Yes, 134 for 1. The skipper decided to take things in his own hands this time and decide that he's going to bat through the inning. And that 134 was made in 15.2 overs. So West Indies are now moved to the Super 8. Looking good, my team. Looking good, my team. Yeah, I understand that a lot of the Caribbean people now start to, as I said, rally back, jump on the bandwagon. But it's okay. There's space for everyone. Come and enjoy. As you know, you don't. West Indies haven't been winning a lot of games over the years, so I can understand. I'm enjoying it very much too. But I always stay with my team, West Indies. Kudos to the West Indian guys. Me big up the coach, man. I have to big up the coach because, boy, he take a lot of beating. Darren Sammy, yes, he took a lot of beating, but he's still there, and now he's smiling. So, again, as we go back to give some scores for Pakistan is now 9-4-2. They are chasing 175 made by India. They are 9-4-2. Now it's 13-4-2. So they still have another 163 more runs in the 109 balls. It's not over till it's over. as we return to live cricket, PBA 27 without loss. And that one was played back to the bowler by 27 for no loss. Ahmed on 15. Salah on 11. That one was hit over short third man, and it runs in defense for 4. You get an outside edge. There's a man just at short third man. It went over his head. There's a fielder always read at backward point who run around hoping to stop the 4, but he was unable to. Score moves on to 31 for no loss. Palm Beach Eagles. That one was played in the covers. Al Banton is the fielder. Fumbles just a little, but nothing to worry about because the batsman just settled for the single. 32 for no loss. Palm Beach Eagles. That one was played in the covers again by Banton. He missed field. They get 1. They're coming back for the second. He chased it down, but the batsmen were able to cross for a comfortable 2. Score moves on to 34 for no loss. And again, I must go back to the international scene because Pakistan had lost their 3rd wicket. They're 14 for 3. They are dropping like flies. Come on, Pakistan. 14 for 3. They're chasing 175 made by India. So at the end of the 6th over, the score as we return live, Palm Beach Eagles, 34 for no loss. Salah is on 13 and Jubbar Ahmed is on 20. 34 for no loss. PBE, Palm Beach Eagles, up against St. Lucie. So there will be a change of bowling from the northern end. The captain will be taking over from Goodlet. We got a first slip, we got a point, and let's see if we got a. No, there's no third man. You got a deep point. They're still making some changes. Tucker Jr. is switching with Bose from slip to mid-on, short mid-on. And also you got Pinnock, who is down to wide long off. And again, there's some changing going on. Tucker Jr. moves from short mid off. Reed came in. Goodlet is on the long on boundary. So it's like a chaos going there. Everybody's moving all over the place. Tucker had just moved down to deep. It seems like it was a catch, but it was put down by Neil Green, who is a keeper. That was kind of a tough one for Neil Green, but again, he's a keeper. He should have hold on. 36 for no loss, PBE. Banton bowls to Jubar Ahmed. Plays outside the off stump, misses, went to the keeper, sent back to the bowler. While Pakistan is now 21 for 3. They are in the fourth over. India would made 175 for 7 in their 20 overs. Pakistan now need 155 in 102 balls. So at the end of the 7th over, the score is, as we return live, PBE 36 for no loss. Gregory will continue, but I really think that they should have made a change. But Gregory had bowled 3 overs for 26 runs.
One World Restaurant, catering for all occasions with a full bar. The best food this side of the Treasure Coast. 3961 Port St. Lucie Boulevard in the Just Road Plaza, Port St. Lucie. Call Dalton James at 772-807-5595. That's 772-807-5595. It's only one word.
Gregory. So as he get a long on and a long off, short mid wicket, backward square leg. Reed is in the covers. That one was played down to the leg. They get one. They're thinking about the second. I was chased by Neil Green. They got a backward point and a slip. And Tucker Jr. is doing the sweeping. And that one was hit down to mid-wicket. There's a fielder there. Let's see who is that fielder. That's Patul. And he could be out. There's Goodlet is there, and yes, he took the catch. So the first wicket is down. Goodlet took that catch down at Langon. So the score is now 39 for 1. Palm Beach Eagles. So Jordan had got the breakthrough. And again on the international scene, after 4 overs, Pakistan in reply to India 175 for 7, they're 25 for 3. We're talking about the T20 World Cup. 25 for 3. So the new batter to the crease is Rashid Kalam. 39 for 1 Palm Beach Eagles. That was a beautiful first ball there by Jordan. So Rashid Kalam had been bowled for a duck, first ball, golden duck. $39 for 2 PBE. And back on the international scene, Pakistan are now 34 for 4. And now lost their 4th wicket there in the 5th over. They are dropping like flies. That was right in the black hole by Banton. I'm not sure what happens there, but the batsman seems like he's well, now he's walking off. He's walking off very gentle. That was a loud appeal, but it looks like it was going down leg, and also it was there could be a height issue. That one played back to the bowler, no run. Swing and miss outside the off stump. So at the end of the ninth over, the score is 40-3 PBE. It's two batsmen, new batsmen at the crease. Tafriq Ahmed Kamal Yudin. Yudin is in 1. Ahmed yet to score. 40 for 3 PBE. On the international scene, Pakistan 43 for 4. So it will be Jordan to continue from the southern end. He'll be bowling the 10th over of the inning. You got a slip, you got a backward point, a deep point. Al Banton in the covers. That one was played down to long on. Will be fielded by Goodlet. They cross for a single. Jordan Pinnock. The Freak just plays that in the covers. Fielded by Neil Green. They get across for a comfortable single. Down the leg. .42 for 3 PBE. That one was a full ball and it plays in the covers, fielded by Banton, no run. Score remains at 43 for 3. That one was down the leg again, and he just were able to just went back in his crease and plays it down to square leg, fielded by Neil Green. From Neil Green to Callis, from Callis back to the bowler. 44 for 3 PBE. .48 for 2 after 9 up against Coconut Creek at Miramar Regional Park North. Falcons 109 for 4 after 18 up against TGFL Warriors over there at there's not much game playing today. I would wonder why. Don't tell me it's only 2 games are playing today. 1, 2, 3 games. So right here at Girl Scout Park, PBE is 40 for 3. 40 for 3 after 45 for 3 after 10 overs. And that one was hit back over the bowler's head. You could see he was hoping that he were able to get out of that. That it goes through his he put his hands up, put both hands up, and it went through. Luckily for him, it did not touch. I think he put it up late, so it went through and went down to the boundary in seconds. So 4 to Freak, 49 for 3. The Freak is on 6. Udin on 3. Banton, who is in his third over, 1 for 7. That when he plays back to the bowler. That's when he plays it down to long off for a single. Score moves to 50. So at the end of the 11th over, the score is 50 for 3. PBE. Kamal Udin on 3. Tafriq Ahmed on 7. On the international scene, again, I must say good morning to each and every one. If you're just joining, we're here at the Girl Scout Park in Port St. Lucie. Palm Beach Eagles up against St. Lucie. 50 for 3. It will be Jordan to continue bowling his third over of his spell. The score is 50 for 3. That one was played back to the bowler. That one again was played back and was fielded by the bowler. It was a little, but were able to get everything under control. They cross for a single. The score moves to 51. Pakistan 66 for 4 after 9 overs, chasing 175 for 7 made by India. This is the World Cup we were talking about. And earlier today, as I mentioned, USA had beat Namibia 199 for 4 USA. Namibia 168 for 6. Nepal 133 for 8. West Indies just run over Nepal. 134 for 1. And Laxi Fullerton is smiling when I heard that score for West Indies. He's also one of these die-hearted West Indian. He watch all the cricket, but when it comes to West Indies, it's like, don't say nothing bad about them. It doesn't matter what is happening. They're going to curse them, but then it's also West Indies for Laxley.
What did India score then?
So again, down there in India, Pakistan is 71 for 4. They are at the end of the 10th over. India would made 175 for 7. Pakistan is replying 71 for 4. They're having a good partnership so far.
Baba still there.
That could go for 4. Yes, it's in the fence for 4. So again, Pakistan is 72 for 4. Osman Khan is on 43. And Shadash Khan is on 12. Good partnership is building up here. That they really very important.
So Baba out.
As we return live, 57 for 3. Palm Beach Eagles. That's a loud appeal for leg before umpire says not out. That was hit down to long on, fielded by Callis. It's the end of the 13th over. PBE 58 for 3. So it will be a change of bowling from the southern end. To be Tucker Jr. will be replacing Pinnock. $58 for 3 PBE. So they make some shuffle. Instead of Tucker, it will be Callis. Long off, while Leonard Gregory is at wide long on, and again they're making a lot of different changes. Pinnock is switching with Reed from backward square leg to deep mid wicket. That one plays square of the wicket, fielded by Green who fumbled, and they were able to cross for an easy single. So it's Callis. Again, making some changes. As you can see, right in front you got Lenworth Gregory. 59 for 3, and that was hit down to mid-wicket. It could go to the fence. Let's see if it get cut off. Yes, it get cut off by Petul. Send the throw back in. They get a single. Score moves to 60 for 3. It was hit down to long on. There's a fielder there. It's good lit. Send the throw back into Callis. Across for another single. So I have to go back to the international scene. Pakistan had lost 2 more wickets here, 78 for 6. While they're in the 12th over, 78 for 6. You're chasing 175 made by India. Still need another 98 more runs in 50 balls. And as we return for our live cricket, after 14 overs, PBE 6-3 for 3.